The purpose of today's video is to not only pull you away from your Xbox or devious maids that is recording tonight, but it's also so you can review quadrilaterals and get some kind of idea what characteristics are needed to qualify a polygon as a regular polygon versus a not regular polygon. You'll notice in front of you there is a notes template, and you have a very similar diagram on your paper that says regular polygon and not regular polygon, and we've got quadrilaterals and not quadrilaterals. You'll notice the shapes there to the left. We're going to place those shapes into the correct boxes, if you will. So let's start with this shape here. This shape here is a square. We're going to place this square. The square has four sides, so like we learned last week, this is a quadrilateral. So we know it's going to either go into the regular polygons or not regular polygons category. We're going to test it here first and see. Okay. And voila, it stayed. So it must be a regular polygon. You'll notice that there are a few other shapes that are like the square, the red square. There's a blue and a green. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can put those in the same box as well. And you'll see that they all stayed. All right, let's go to another quadrilateral. This one here. I think the rectangle, it looks pretty regular. Oh, but it keeps bouncing back. So that must mean that it's not a regular polygon. Wow. Okay, so it's not a regular polygon. So that's something I want you to think about. What is it that's making these shapes here regular versus not regular? Here we have the rhombus. What are you thinking? Take a second and pause for a moment and decide where you would put that rhombus. All right. So now that you're back, let's see. Is it going to be regular? Oh, it's bouncing back. So that must mean that it's not a regular polygon. Now we move to this shape here. Does anybody remember the name of this shape? If you could remember the name of the shape, be the first one tomorrow to tell me. There's a Jolly Rancher for the person who knows the name of this shape. Oh, whatever the shape name is, it's certainly not regular. If you'll notice, it's here. Okay, then we have this guy here. We all are familiar with our triangles. So do we have, is this going to be a quadrilateral? No. Remember last week we learned that our quadrilaterals have four sides. So we know we're going to be either in the bottom left or the bottom right category. So let's try our regular since that's been our trend. Oh, and it's kicking it back. So it must not be a regular polygon. And then we have another triangle. Let's see if it's going to stay within the regular side. Wow. Okay, so the triangles are going to fall under this similar trend there. What characteristics about the triangle are going to make it a regular polygon versus not a regular polygon? Remember, that's what you're going to come to class with tomorrow, your ideas about that. All right, let's take this next shape here. Kicking it back. So this too must not be a regular polygon. And again, remember, make sure you are recording these shapes on your piece of paper for tomorrow so this can spark our conversation in class. Wow. Okay, so we've got all the shapes categorized. So take a minute here and think about what is it, do you think, are the characteristics that make a quadrilateral a regular polygon versus not a regular polygon? And think about your other shapes that are not quadrilaterals. What is it that makes those shapes regular and these shapes not regular polygons? Okay, the bonus question of the night, the circle. Would we put our circle here, 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 or here? I would like for you to think about that. Put your choice where you think it needs to go, and then be ready to discuss that tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the morning.